week 3 at Wally Beach Wednesdays. We're glad to see everybody back. Janet always tells me I don't hold the microphone close enough. I'm not repeating what Janet just said. So this week's community partner is Friends of Wollaston Beach. If you're from Quincy, or have enjoyed the beach, feel free to stop over, say hi. They'll have some information for you. They're also going to give us a brief little overview of what they do at intermission. So we appreciate you coming out, supporting this. If you're on social media, if you take any pictures, videos, we're asking you to use hashtag Wally Beach Wednesdays. What we're trying to do is make sure that DCR knows how much we appreciate having the concerts here on the beach, and we're going to continue this next year. So anything you can do to share that word, we'd appreciate it. One more quick thing. For any of you that attended the Kids Karaoke on Sundays at the Beachcomber, that was there for a million years, Janet and I, through the Chamber of Commerce, are going to start doing a Kids Karaoke in Kilroy Square.
Our corporate sponsors, through the Chamber of Commerce, we'd like to thank them. Galvin Company, Norfolk County Sheriff's Office, the Woodward School, Karen's Corner, the Shiner Group, Gifted Heart, the Round Rack, Peacefield Financial, Break Rock Brewing, Wood Contracting, Blacks Creek Barbecue, The Next Chapter Books and More, Big Butter Productions, that's who's doing the sound tonight. Also, Key Realty, and Baker, Braverman, and Barbadero. That was a mouthful. But anyway, no further ado, here you go, Bell Bottom.
All right, thank you folks for coming and hanging out. We're Bell Bottom. We're actually going to have on our first song here a special guest doing a song for you. The wife of our own guitarist, Dave. His wife, Dawn's going to come up and sing a song, and then we're going to keep rocking for about 20 more after that. So check it out. Good stuff here.
Thanks.
Give it up for Dawn on vocals, doing a little guest appearance here today with Bell Bottom. Good stuff. Thank you, Dawn. Giving you some satisfaction. Thank you, folks. Appreciate it. Here's one by a little old band you might have heard of called Led Zeppelin. Randy on lead guitar right there. Give it up. We got Rob Butter on drums. Jamie English on bass. Mr. Dave staying on guitar over here.
And let's hear it from Matt Demo on those lead vocals there.
Thank you. That's the finale. Have a good day, folks. Not really. We got a lot more to come. Here we go.
Going on
lead guitar right there. Come on. I don't mind you coming here and wasting all my time. 'Cause when you're standing oh so near, I kinda lose my mind. It's not the perfume that you wear, it's not the ribbons in your hair. I don't mind you coming here and wasting all my time. I don't mind you hanging out and talking in your sleep. It doesn't matter where you live, as long as it was deep. Yeah, you always look too very well. You look so fancy, I can tell. I don't mind you hanging out and talking in your sleep. Come on. I guess you're just what I needed. I needed someone to feed. I guess you're just what I needed. I needed someone to I don't mind you coming here and wasting all my time. 'Cause when you're standing oh so near, I kinda lose my mind. Yeah. It's not the perfume that you wear, it's not the ribbons in your hair. I don't mind you coming here and wasting all my time. Come on. I guess you're just what I needed. I needed someone to feed. I guess you're just what I needed. I needed someone to please. Let's go. I needed someone to feed. Just what I needed. I needed someone to please. Come on. You're just what I needed. You're just what I needed. You're just what I needed.
Thank you. All right, Quincy, let's see you up on those feet there. Come on, you know this one.
Back so forever, I was hiding the cover till I talked to you, but I didn't say. Ain't seen nothing till you're down on the road, then you should've been changing lanes. Being a cheerleader was a really young freedom, times I can reminisce. Was a person in the rubber with the sister and the cousin, I was starting with the little kiss like this. See some swinging with your balls and stones with your feet flying up in the air. Singing, hey, I'm down with your chicken in the middle of the swings like a baby can. So I took a big chance at the high school dance with a busy he was ready to play. she was falling, don't you know what she was doing? And no one was here to stay. So walk this way. Walk this way. Walk this way. Walk this way. She told me to walk this way. Walk this way. Walk this way. Down this way. Give me a kiss. With the skirts down the way for me. There was 3 young ladies in the school gym locker when they noticed they were looking at me. I was a high school loser, never made it with the lady till the boys told me something to miss. We were next door neighbor when you don't have the paper, so I gave me just a little kiss like this. See the sun swinging with your bars on school and your feet flying up in the air. See her little little one, she came in the middle of the swing like a yeah. So I took a big chance in the high school dance with a kiss he was ready to play. Wasn't me and she was full of cause she knew what she was doing and told me how to walk this way. So I went to walk this way. Walk this way. Walk this way. Walk this way. She told me to walk this way. Walk this way. Walk this way. Talk this way. Give me a kiss. Like this. Thank you, thank you. Once again, we're called Bell Bottom, by the way. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out on this beautiful day at Wollaston Beach here. You guys know this one. That's a good one by Mr. John Mellencamp. Formerly John Cougar Mellencamp. Or maybe he is again, I don't remember. You can't cause so mama, I'm sure the handle now gets around. Action speaks louder than words, and I'm a man, takes me down. I know you got to love your man, but I can love you back again. Take my hand, don't be afraid, I'm gonna prove every word I say. I'm advertising love for crazy, if a place so right here. All the things that come by, but doesn't, that ain't nothing but tips and loving. You can't go to mama, I'm sure the handle now gets around. Yeah, so hard to handle now. Oh baby, mama, I'm sure hard to handle now. It's around. Oh, so hard to handle now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Your chemicals, and mama, I'm sure all the hand now gets around. Yeah, so hard to handle now. Oh yeah, baby, love me, baby, well, she was an American girl, raised on promises. She couldn't help thinking that there was a little more life somewhere else. After all, it was a great new world with lots of places to run to. Yeah, if she had to die trying, she had one little promise she was gonna keep. Oh yeah, alright, take it easy, baby, make it last all night. She was an American girl. Well, it was kinda cold that night. She stood alone on a balcony. She could hear the cars roll by out on 441 like waves crashing on the beach. And for one desperate moment there, he crept back in her memory. God, it's so painful, something that's so close, but still so far away. Oh yeah, alright, take it easy, baby, make it last all night. She was an American girl. Thank you. We're taking a little break. We'll be back for lots more. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out on this beautiful day.
How was that, huh? Bell Bottom's killing it. I'm going to bring up Maureen Masrimas from Friends of Wollaston Beach. She can tell you a little bit about what they do in support of the beach. They've got a lot of great information over at their table, so please welcome Maureen.
Great evening. I'm Maureen Masrimas. I'm president of Friends of Wollaston Beach. And by a show of hands, oh, thank you. By a show of hands, how many of you have ever heard of Friends of Wollaston Beach? Hands, please. Oh, I don't see that many. Okay. So, how many are members of Friends of Wollaston Beach? How many have ever attended an event of Friends of Wollaston Beach? You have been to many. Okay. Well, in spite of the sparse showing of hands, we have been in existence since 2006. Back in 2006, the ward counselor was Doug Gutrow, and DCR had spent millions of dollars on infrastructure for the beach and Quincy Shore Drive. And Doug and the late Brian McNamee, who was counselor for Ward 6, decided that there should be a group to advocate for the beach and its users. And so Friends of Wollaston Beach was born. Over the last almost 20 years, our primary focus has been keeping the beach clean and providing entertainment for families, children of all ages. We just recently had story time at the Totlaw across the street. We're having another one on August 11th. Our signature event is Kids Fest, which is August 17th, and we have all sorts of events. There's a DJ, there's games, there's face painting, there's well, all sorts of things. We have a flyer over here to talk about it. And the cleanups, we typically do 3 a year, and the most important of those 3 is coming up in September. It's called Coast Sweep. And at that particular cleanup, we have to catalog everything that you pick up. The idea being that if you know where it's coming from, maybe you can somehow avoid getting it back in the system. And one of the biggest offenders on the beach the past couple of years has been cigarette butts. And it's not that somebody's sitting on the beach and putting their cigarette out. They're throwing them in the gutters and they're going into the storm drains, etc. The woman here in the black, how many cigarette butts do you think we picked up a couple of years ago? 1,000? What would you say? How many cigarette butts? We picked up almost 3,000 cigarette butts. And it all goes back to the fact that a lot of these things impact the quality of the ocean, and we don't even know about it. People drive by, throw the cigarette out the window, goes into the storm drain. It doesn't go out to Deer Island, it goes right back into the ocean. So we're trying to educate people. There's coloring books over here for little kids that talk about storm drains. And I think that's about it. Anything from the team over there. I'm joined by a great many of our volunteers and board members. We've got Dan is our vice president, Bob is one of our secretaries, Susan is another one of our secretaries, Michael is a board member, Marcia and Barbara and Donna have all joined us today, and we're going to be here for a little while, so come over and check us out. You can check out friendsofwallaston.com, and it has all of the information. We've partnered in the past. We partnered with Discover Quincy to put on these concerts, so we're really happy they're back again. We're partnering with the Kite Lady, who's doing a kite festival on September 15th, and so there's also going to be a Boots on the Beach, which is a line dancing group. That's going to be August 9th. It's a Saturday from 12 to 4. Top Lot, August 11th. Kids Fest, August 17th. Anything else? You can come over and ask us about it. Thank you. Thank you for coming here. And this is a wonderful resource. Take care of it. Because, if we don't, it's not going to be good.
Thanks, Maureen. We've got another couple of minutes before Bell Bottom is back. Once again, thank you everybody for coming, and Bell Bottom will be back with us shortly.
Sun's gone. Turned on some music to start my day, and lost myself in a familiar song. Closed my eyes and she slipped away. Fade as the years go by, yet I still recall as I wander on. As clear as the sun in the summer sky. I hide in my music, forget the day, and dream of the girl I used to know. Close my eyes and she slipped away. Slipped away. Thank you, Boston, for giving us that song. It's a great one. Get up and dance if you'd like, or dance in your seats. Here's some Allman Brothers. I keep going down the road. Well, now they call me the breeze. I keep going down the road. I ain't got me nobody. I don't care if me no more. There ain't no change in the weather. Ain't no changes in me. There ain't no change in the weather. Ain't no changes in me. I ain't hiding from nobody. Nobody's hiding from me. That's the way it's supposed to be. Come on, Dave. And you guys know them by now. I've announced them a few times. Randy on guitar, Dave on guitar, ripping it for you.
And let's hear it from Matt on those lead vocals out there. Yeah, that's pretty tricky stuff he's doing there. Yeah. Thank you, Quincy.
Vocal gymnastics, that's what we call it.
Sing it out there.
Sweet child of mine. Sweet love of mine. She's got eyes of the bluest skies, and if they'd fall away, I'd hate to look into those eyes and see her now today. Her hair reminds me of a warm, safe place where as a child and I prayed for the thunder, then the rain to quiet the past me by. Sweet child of mine. Sweet love of mine. Give it up for Randy on lead guitar right there.
Thank you.
That's a good one if you like some guitar. Definitely. All right, we got Dawn's coming back up with us to play a song. She's not singing this time. She's gonna play some drums.
Let's hear it for special guest, my beautiful wife, Dawn.
Good one by the Great Bad Company. Thank you. Dawn on drums right there, a little guest appearance. If my eyes would work, I'd see what we're playing next. All right, now I see it. Takes a little while to focus. Am I reading that right? All right. Harry, this one's for you, buddy. This is your band. Harry comes to many, 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 many bell-bottom shows. We appreciate it. And his cohort and their whole crew usually. Dave, give him some piano. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. Singer in a smoking room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Streetlights, people waiting just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants to fail. Playing anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some will, some will lose. Some won't sing the blues. Well, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Streetlights, people waiting just to find emotion, hiding in the night. Don't stop believing, hold on to the feeling. Streetlights, people, don't stop believing. Hold on, streetlights, Thank you. Did I already say we're called Bell Bottom? I hope I did. Hope you guys look us up. Come see us again, of course. We got some more to go for today, but look us up. Come see us again around, I don't know, south of Boston, Quincy, Brockton, wherever we play. And thanks for coming and hanging out. Glad to see you guys all out here. Beautiful day. We lucked out with the weather. Thank you, Mother Nature. Appreciate it. wanted to do. Waiting so long, waiting so long, waiting so long, waiting so long. I'm gonna take you on a trip so far from here. I've got two tickets in my pocket, baby. We're gonna disappear. Waiting so long, waiting so long, waiting so long, waiting so long. Come on, I've got two tickets to paradise. Won't you pack your bags with me tonight? I've got two tickets to paradise. I've got two tickets to paradise. I'm gonna take you on a trip so far from here. I've got two tickets in my pocket, baby. We'll disappear. You know why? We're waiting so long, waiting so long, waiting so long, waiting so long. Come on! I've got two tickets to paradise. Won't you pack your bags with me tonight? I've got two tickets to paradise. Won't you pack your bags with me tonight? I've got two tickets to paradise. Won't you pack your bags with me tonight? I've got two tickets to paradise. I've got two tickets to Thank you, thank you. We have any members of the police out here today? Am I talking about the band or am I talking about the police? Here's one by the band, the police. Just a castaway, nearly lost at sea. Another lonely day, no one here but me. More loneliness than any man could bear. someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets mine. Message in the bottle, yeah. Message in the bottle, yeah. The message in the bottle, oh. The message in the bottle, oh. Randy on guitar over there. Rob Buttimer on the drums today. Sometimes here, babe, needs something to keep you cool. Oh, now sometimes here, babe, needs something to keep you cool. Better look out now, though. I got something for you. Take a look. I'm your ice cream man. Stop me when you're passing by. Oh my, I'm your ice cream man. Stop me when you're passing by. See now all my flavors can't seem to satisfy. Hold on there. I got a Pam Pam and then a Pop Dixie cup. All flavors and push-ups too. I'm your ice cream man. Stop me when you're passing by. See now all my flavors I can't seem to satisfy. Hold on one more. Well, I'm usually passing by just around 11 o'clock. I never stop. I'm usually passing by just around 11 o'clock. And if you let me call you one time, you'll be my regular stop. Alright, boys, I got a Big Bam banana pop Dixie cup. All flavors and push up to the rock ice cream man. Stop me when you're passing by. They say all my flavors and can't satisfy. I'm your ice cream man. Stop me when you're passing by. I'm your ice cream man. Stop me when you're passing by. Oh! will fight. Let's keep it going. We got a few more minutes left before closing time at Wally Beach tonight. You see 'em coming at you every night. Strong intention to fall for you at first sight. You know that business can't take it it's alright now. Alright now, baby, it's alright now. Make me now. I took her home to my place, watching every move on her face. She said, look, what's your game, baby? I'm trying to put me in shape. I said, slow, don't go so fast. Don't you think your love will last? She said, love, you're above. Now we're trying to trick me in love. Come on, alright now, baby, it's alright now. Alright now, baby, it's alright now. Well, it's alright now. To go home to my place, watching every move on her face. She said, look, what's your game, baby? I'm trying to put me in shape. Baby, I said slow, don't go too fast. Don't you think your love can last? She said, love, now it's trying to trick me in love. Thank you. What time do we have? 8 o'clock, all right. I think we're going to play at least one more for you. I don't know what the plan is, but we'll play at least one more, and that might be it. We're getting close to the end for sure. So thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out and sticking around all night. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're Bell Bottom. Come look us up, come see us again, and come back here on Wednesdays all summer long. Hopefully we will have great weather for all the bands coming up after us. Thank you. Appreciate it, folks.
Well, I'm checking to see. Yeah,
Ready for you. Thank you folks so much. We're Bell Bottom. Rob Buttimer on drums. Randy McGravy on guitar over here. Dave Stan on guitar over here. Jamie English on bass. And I'm Matt Demo. Thank you so much. We're Bell Bottom. Thank you guys for having us. Really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with us. Great night.
Thanks, guys. What do you think? Weren't they amazing? Wouldn't you like to hear him play maybe one more song?
All right, we're going to play one more. Thank you guys for letting us continue for one more. Thank you guys for sticking around and listening. Let's rock it. Girl, you really got me now. Got me so I don't know what I'm doing. You really got me now, got me so I can't sleep at night. Girl, you really got me now, got me so I don't know where I'm going. Oh yeah, you really got me now, got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me, you really got me. Please don't ever let me be. I only wanna be by your side. Please don't ever let me be. I only wanna be by your side. Girl, you really got me now. Got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. Got me so I can't sit at night. So I don't know what I'm doing. Girl, you really got me now. Got me so I can't sleep at night. Girl, you really got me now. Got me so I don't know where I'm going. Oh yeah, you really got me now. Got me so I can't sleep at night. Thank you very much! Thank you! Come back next Wednesday for the next band.